going to be more post-stream viewers today than there is actual stream viewers because this is completely spontaneous. As you can see, there's a camera recording in front of me. I'm trying to get a good thumbnail, not thumbnail, outro video. Now you see the pair on the right, they're really doing the deed, so I'd be more likely to get a video of them, like right now, how they're both on the plate, but I'm in the market for a thumbnail of the pair on the right, on the left. I want that girl in my thumbnail, that's what it is. She's the best fish I own at the moment. And in saying that, I've definitely found some new ingredients in my fish room without even buying new fish. It's quite interesting. I should have really set my phone up on something, and I could have just left the phone running. I've got an idea, but I can't remember what side the comments come up. Comment on the video so I can see it from it. And then we decided a living location. Alright, cheers Lewis. How are you? Comments are on that side. So close. Alright, I can sit it there and I can read the comments. You guys can see the pair. There's actually another pair together right there as well. So if only the phone was wide enough to pick up all three. Alright, you'll have to comment how that picture is, because the way I've got the phone sitting, I can't hardly see the screen. So you guys have been requesting a fish room walkthrough. I guess this is kind of close. We can't do a walkthrough at the moment, but because I've got majority of the lights turned off in the fish room. I had the lights on a switch. One of the switches broke, so I just soldered the wire. So to turn the light off, I had to cut the wire. So there's actually some lights in the fish room which are now non-functional. I'll keep an eye on the pair on the right, and if anything interesting happens, I'll turn the camera. But yeah, if you didn't, I don't expect heaps of viewers. I expect more post-stream views than views. I also don't really plan on turning the camera off if I've had enough of talking. I've got 60% battery. I was thinking I can just leave the live stream going until the battery's dead. Hopefully you can hear me. I haven't got a microphone on. I wasn't even going live. I was just sitting here and I was like, this would make a good ambient live video. You know, like, I've always wanted to do a fish room live and just like leave it running. I think this might be it. That's a shit idea actually, because I do have to go out. I think I've got an old Samsung S8 that I could leave running, plug a power bank into. Oh, no, sorry. The problem with that is these lights are on a sensor. I wonder if I can flick them off and on and they'll stay on. How do sensor lights work? Isn't it like literally that? You turn them off and then on, and then they stay on. G'day Collaboration, how are ya? G'day BJ. Wow, pitch quality is very nice. That's surprising. The good camera's up there. So we're streaming on my phone. In saying that, I do have a really good phone. I kind of want to see what this pair over here does. It was a last minute thing, so I'll kind of tell you about it. See that bigger fish on the right? That was a guaranteed layer. We bought that as a girl that had previously laid. So as you can imagine, a guaranteed layer is worth more money than any other. Especially in the CK world, like guaranteed layer is worth roughly, I would say, between $200 to $300, whereas a male, a low quality male, which is what it actually is worth maybe $15. So, but anyway, point is, it's a boy. It's not a great quality boy, but I've got that little girl there with her tubes down, and one good thing about it is it's a very passive CK. So I think that's how it got fooled as a girl, just because of its personality. But I put it with a boy and it went absolutely schizo. And then I vented it this morning. So one disappointing thing about that is, at the moment, if that was a girl, I had 9 adult boys and 3 adult females. And now, because that's a boy, I've got 10 adult boys and 2 adult females. Now, from a breeding perspective, you can understand what the issue is there. I don't have enough girls, so I have heaps of girls. I've got like 6 odd girls. Hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 5 guaranteed girls. 3 of those girls have laid, but they're at the 6 to 7 centimeter mark, so they're breeding size, but the size of my boys, they're not good for breeding, if that makes sense. I put the Latar silk with that little tiny girl on the right there, and he just went to smash her. She's a ripper girl. So, quick unrelated question. Would you be interested in joining an All Aussie Day panel next year? Somebody already asked me and I said yes. Yeah, so who asked me? I can't remember. I was at my Christmas party yesterday. Somebody asked me while I was there. I think it was Craig. So yeah. Yeah, Craig. At this stage I haven't got any plans. And the other thing is, you guys are all over east, so I'm guessing whenever you live stream will probably be early for me. I don't know. I cleaned the floors, guys. Check it out. It probably doesn't really look like it with all the lights off. Did the camera just flip for you guys? Anyway, I was going to post a video today, and it's about cleaning the floors. G'day Blake, how are you? If you just joined us, it was kind of a sporadic live stream. I kind of had the plan to just make it like a ambient live stream where I'm not actually talking, just so you guys can watch the Flowerhorns breed. But I've actually just been sitting here talking anyway. Oh, and you see the camera up on the left. We're trying to get a new outro for the channel. If you know my outros, the 2 outros that I use, they're possibly like 3 or 4 years old. I think the Flowerhorn one might be one of my very first outros. I actually really want to be in more collaborations, like live stream pairing and all that, but I'm shit at networking with people. That's my biggest problem. Do you want me to find out if she's actually laying? I think she is. See how she's going slower now? No, not yet. I probably shouldn't have stood up. I should have stayed seated. Now, see how like that behaviour completely changes as soon as I move. Damn, Bodgy on Facebook or Insta. Yeah, I should have. I will, actually. So, I don't know. I don't really care for Australia Day. For me, it was like this massive drinking party day. And then they changed the Hottest 100. So that kind of half ruined it for me. And then I do agree that it's on the wrong day as far as the Indigenous people. I agree with that. And then the third thing is I quit drinking. So like, I went to my Christmas work party yesterday and like it's just not enjoyable now that I don't drink. I'm going to Rufus tonight, but I'm once again not drinking. It's annoying, the comments keep disappearing. Can you make them stay? Man, we might actually get the literal laying on camera. I'm going to stand on the ladder. I want to see more. The problem with my breeding tanks is they're all the top tanks, which is on purpose. I do the top tanks because the hot air rises and they're warmer. Hey Craig, how are you? Did you ask me about the Aussie Day thing, Craig? I'm trying to remember who asked me. I wonder if I can get a better angle for you guys. I need something heavy. Alright, I got a bristlenose breeding cave. It comes with the bristlenose. Get out, mate. I better check it for eggs. Alright, no eggs. Bristlenose breeding cave. If I flip the phone, does your video flip? Oh, you can see 3 tanks at once from up here. Look at that. Look at that. Winning. G'day, is that Koro? I don't know how to pronounce it, but welcome. G'day, amateur. I said that really weird. How do I get the comments to stay? I don't know. I can't get the chats to stay up, but every time you comment, they come up, so then I try and catch up. G'day, Big Shrimpin. How are ya? How fun is this? I have a scheduled live stream once a week and I do a spontaneous live stream and we've got more views than the scheduled live stream. It's 100% just got to be because of the time of day, I reckon. So, g'day Jeff, how are you? I don't know how much battery we've got either. Oh, and like, I can't believe it's not cutting out or anything. Like, we're in the fish room. The reception is none. G'day Mark, how are you? That's crazy. Like, I was just gonna do a live stream and leave the room and just like let you guys watch, but this much activity makes me want to stay and have a chat. Alright, so if you're wondering where we're at, this pair, they're like laying any minute. This pair are laying any hour, and this pair, they're not laying, they're just chilling. The chances of them, so like we've got 100% chance of breeding, 80% chance of breeding, and 10% chance of breeding. Currently standing on a ladder. It's not very comfortable on my feet. I might stop the big camera because surely we've got enough footage to get an outro. The Flowerhorn on the left is attacking the airline. He's really not a fan of it. I don't know if the plate being in the very corner will affect the male's fertility. Oh, I got an idea. If I pack up the camera on the left, I can use the step. Oh, Anonymous is reconnected on the members, that's awesome. I really appreciate the members. Obviously I didn't post a members video. Well, actually, I've missed an occasional one, but I stopped posting on YouTube for a couple of months there, and all the members stuck around, which was pretty cool. The Flowerhorns ripped the airline out of the back of the filter. You're joking. That's not what you want. I don't know whether to fix it or just leave it. She's tubed all the way down. If I start putting my hands in the tank, I could interrupt it. You guys can't really see. Here, I'll show you. Down the back corner there, you will see the air vigorously pumping. That boy there just attacked the airline and snapped it off the filter, which is not really what you want. Alright, see how the girl in the middle is slowing right down? I think she might actually be laying now. The step that I'm standing on is not tall enough. Oh, it's so hard to see from here. I can't tell. Man, I wish the pair on the right were a bit more active. So is that obviously 10 PM though, 3 PM in Melbourne. It's probably actually almost an ideal time for me to stream. I'm thinking I'll just take that airline out completely. That way I won't have to put my hand in the tank. Alright, so I went to take the air hose out, but it would mean that the other side stopped working because they're on a T. So I think the best bet there was definitely for me to just fix it as quick as I could. I threw a cable tie on it. It's definitely not a permanent solution. The cable tie is only like one finger tight, but I got it running good. You can see both airlifts are working. I'm actually going to modify those airlifts this Christmas. If you remember, that one down there, I chopped the top off it and changed it to a 25mm hose. I'm going to do that to all of them, I think. I think it will get more flow than the 40mm. I can read back on the comments. That's cool. Mark's been on streams longer than at work. What's the battery? We've used 9% so far. 22 minutes. So what's that? That's like 200 minutes of stream time, which I doubt, because obviously when it starts to get lower it starts dropping quicker. Do you ever get like you're watching a live stream and you feel like you'll miss out if you go to bed? You can see that boy here, he's actually got scales hanging off him. They definitely don't go without fighting each other while they're breeding. Oh no, this pair over here is making a mess. They've decided to clean the other side of the tank. What are you doing? Pick a spot, hun. Get it done. But she's back on the plate, yes. Use the plate, please. So if you don't know, this girl here, I've only got one successful boy from her, and the reason is because she doesn't lay on the bloody plate. Oh, welcome, amateur. Appreciate it. The pressure's on, I better make a good members video this week. Maybe this week I should name and shame who sold me that dodgy fish. Sounds like a good plan. It'll probably get back to him, but at this point I don't care. I'll explain the full history of purchasing from said person, and yeah, I'll explain the facts without bitching about the person, and just make you understand why I'll never buy off this person again. It's been a few... Yeah, I'll explain it on Monday. G'day Mark, welcome. I haven't done a members raffle lately. They kind of faded out, not by intention. I'll have a chat to Korean Pet Central in the next couple of days, and I'll try to rally up a prize for next Friday. I'm on holidays for 3 weeks, and going by the head count on this stream, I might throw a couple of more fish room streams up. We could just like focus on the activity of the tank. I don't know if I've ever just sat and watched a pair breed for hours. I've always pretty much caught the pair where they're either at the end of laying or they've already laid. Man, the pair on the left really made a mess of that tank. They've gone into every nook and cranny and picked up all the shit. The water looks like crap now. I can't believe he attacked the filter. G'day, Jeff. So, pair on the left is the pair I'm most excited about. If they breed, that's exciting. Very exciting stuff. The pair in the middle, I've already got fry from them, so I'd like to breed them. I'm not hugely fussed. The pair on the right, that's probably the most exciting pair to breed, but the least chance of breeding. She's tubes down, but they haven't been paired together, so they've only been together for a couple of hours, whereas the other two pairs have been together for months. This pair here, I don't know, they've probably been together for 2 months consecutively without being separated. If this pair here have a successful batch, I'll probably actually take that boy out and try the CK down the bottom and go focus on that classic count for Dream. If you didn't know, I was kind of concentrating on breeding KZZ, basically white-eyed super red dragons, just because it's easier, but a friend has recently convinced me to try and go down the proper Cantha path, so that's why there's a classic Cantha in that tank there, and that's why it's my most exciting pair to breed, because it's the hardest pair to breed. There's hope there. Look at, he's kind of cleaning. I won't leave that pair together once I go out tonight, but there's no way. He's a bit skinny, but I have been pumping him, so if he's going to be fertile, I would say he would be. But obviously, just have to wait and find out. Man, it looks like she's laying, but I just can't see any eggs on the plate. I'm getting sole eggs standing on the step. Hello, don't say here's a trailer park trout. I honestly... You guys talking about classic man? I think I need to work on my stabilization, and I need to work on me as in networking, presentation, and professionality. I don't know. As an example, look at Blake's channel. Look how well it's structured, look how well it's thumbnailed, and look how well it's growing. And to me, the reason his channel's popped is just because how much personal time and structure he's put into it. Whereas I'm just like, oh yeah, I'm going to post a video today, sweet. Thumbnail? No, I can't be bothered. I tell you one awesome thing about YouTubing, which is the whole reason I YouTubed at the start. I have a Flowerhorn and I forgot the parents. I went through my gallery, I couldn't figure out who the parents were, and I actually searched Flowerhorn on my YouTube channel and I found the video of the parents breeding. Maybe, what did I search? I searched, I can't remember, something to do with Flowerhorns. Blake just thinks it was good looking. You know what? If you're getting into YouTubing and you can't afford a good camera, from what I've heard and what I would agree with is spend your money on the microphone. That's kind of why I was so bummed about my wireless microphone being broken, because I've always been under the impression make your audio the best you can. And I'd agree on that, because I'll have videos playing in the background and I'm not even really watching them. And but like I'm listening to the audio and I've got my headphones on, so I need good audio in my ears. I'm pretty stoked that, so according to you guys, the picture quality is good and the audio is okay. And this is just off my phone in the fish room. I really expected it to be pretty crappy. Maybe this will be a new venture into early morning live streams so that foreign investors can watch the channel. Don't really invest, well, you're investing your time. Is she laying yet? Oh yeah, we've got eggs, guys, we've got eggs. One thing I've noticed, which I've never noticed before, if you watch her, she's going to prove me wrong right now, but if you watched her leading up to now, she was doing pretty much a dead straight line. Yeah, look at the boy go. So she's checking out what's going on around. Is she like letting him have a go? I saw her pick up the tiniest bit of dirt and like get rid of it. She's trying to keep that plate clean. And the pair on the left, they were looking so promising, and then he broke that filter and it spooked her. Spooked her big time. I might set the camera up, try to get it close up to there. I'm right down on the ground and he's looking at me. I can't tell if it's... Alright, that is cool. It doesn't get any closer than that. And I managed to set it up without disturbing him. Oh no, you guys can't see the plate at all now. I hope you guys don't mind sacrificing a bit of visual effect for a great outro for the channel. They're gonna make nice fry. I hope so. I got some growing out. Oh, you know I did that little series on Flowerhorn fry every day. They're going well. They're probably like 6mm now. I could take the microphone off because obviously it's a B-roll. We're not getting an audio clip here, but I don't think it's worth trying to take it off right now. So I can't remember if I'm recording at 1080 or 4K. I think it might be. What's the one in between? 2060 or something? Might be on that. I should be able to edit it and zoom it in just a little bit so that plate's like the whole screen. I wonder if you'll actually be able to see the eggs coming out. Shame I can't get it closer. The tripod will not allow me. Wow, I've been live for 38 minutes, that's crazy. Alright, so we've got a bit of footage of a distant shot. Oh look, she's gone in a spot where you can't see the tube for the rim of the plate. Go back to the outside, please. I want to know if you can see the man juice. Do you reckon? Oh look, the girl on the left's on the plate. I was that involved in the other pair that I didn't pay attention. Alright. I'm going to go in the house and get another battery for the camera, because if that girl on the left starts laying 100% trying to get a close-up shot of her. I'll be back. If anybody new comes to the chat and they're like, hey, where is he? Just tell them I'm getting a battery. Or just say, I don't know, watch the fish breed. I feel like this video definitely isn't about me talking. It's about the fish for sure. I'm back. What? Fish jumped on the floor. What do you mean? You guys got a timestamp about what the hell you're talking about? Fish jumped on the floor. I can't see a fish on the floor. I can't see a fish missing out of a tank. Oh, you guys are taking the piss. You're making me read the comments. Oh, you got me. That's exactly what you're doing, I'm pretty sure. There's no fish missing. I feel like that's probably the oldest YouTuber trick in the book, and I've just never seen it before, so you got me good. To be honest, in all fairness, but how many more times in your life are you going to see two Flowerhorns simultaneously breeding on a live stream? 2.5. The other pair's not playing cricket, but if you can see the little girl, she's got her tubes all the way down, but the boy's not interested. It's like I started live streaming before she started laying, so we're literally getting her whole lay on camera. That's like geeking out as a breeder, because you always miss this shit. You always come in the fish room and there's like a girl guarding a plate full of eggs and the boy getting smashed by the girl. Younger males are definitely harder to pair. I think step one is let the girl lay next to the male and let the male watch her lay separated. I've had pretty good luck lately with pairing, besides the short body boy killing the girl, but I think just next to each other and try them together for 10 minutes here and there, and I think within like 3 weeks you'll know whether they're going to be able to pair or not. How's like the difference? Look at the difference in the colour of the actual fish versus the colour of the fish in the camera. That camera is obviously using its like low light settings or something, and the fish look brighter than they actually are. That there is a perfect example of why people have unrealistic expectations of fish. Look how bright that girl looks there, and then look at her in real life. So then I post that on the internet, and everybody thinks that the fish is that bright on the interwebs, but she's actually that bright, and then it's just like a vicious spiral. Then other people start editing their videos to look more like what they see on the internet. Anyway, you catch my drift. Kind of seemed like she didn't even notice the camera, but he was kind of onto me a little bit there. I've been through 3 batteries today on my camera. I was going to set the other camera up, but I'll give it a bit. Is this a wifey? It's a wifey and a child. Hey, bud. How is he? I don't know whether the pair on the left are going to breed. Oh, I'd say so. She's just being a bit funny. Collaboration, so yeah, the girl on the right is so tiny. So the issue I've got at the moment, I have 10 adult boys and I've only got 2 adult girls. So I've got like 5 confirmed girls that are 6 centimeters, 7 centimeters. So I am like taking a little bit of a risk over there. But I don't know, little girls with big boys is usually a pretty good pairing if the girl can feel comfortable with the big boy. Cheers, mate. I appreciate the nice comments. Is your username Ox Rider? That's the way I read it. Mrs. comes, opens the door, and then leaves the door open. Alright, so I set the camera up and I got it in position, then I turned the screen off so that I've got more battery life. In saying that, I don't know how much memory I've got left on the memory card. Imagine if I got first egg on close-up footage. I could actually get the camera recording even longer if I cleared the memory card, and I've actually got the endless battery for it. I think that battery won't be the issue, it's the memory on the camera. We'll see. Can't remember how many gigabits it is. Gigabytes, gigabits, same thing. Oh, I haven't been up with the comments, sorry guys. G'day Danny Ken. Is that Danny and Ken or Danny Ken? How do I separate the parents and the fry? I actually don't even let it get to that point. I actually take the plate off the pair. So that pair that's breeding in front of us, I'll probably take the plate in like 2 or 3 hours. So they don't even get to see the fry. Flowerhorns are really crappy parents. Some people, they have the patience to let the Flowerhorns eat the eggs, try again, eat the eggs, try again, and then they breed, and then they will actually raise them. But I have never had success doing that, so I don't try to do that. And neither of these girls have raised fry, and they're older girls, so I definitely wouldn't leave the eggs. I'm 99% sure they would just eat the eggs. I wish you guys had a bit more light on the boy. He's really nice, I promise. But when he comes onto the plate, he's just out of the range of the light above him. See how he's bright there, and then when he comes onto the plate, he goes into a shadow. And I really hope I get first egg on that camera. Cross your genitals and pray. They look bloody close. If you look at the pair on the left, they're doing basically what the pair in the middle were doing when I started the stream, just cleaning the area. I think the girl in the middle fully ripped into the head of the boy. Can you see the dark patch on his head? I don't know if that's a bite mark. What about magnets? The plate thing's working so far. The only problem is I haven't got enough plates. So you'll see the plate in the left tank is actually a dinner plate, and that's because I ran out of ceramic plates. There was one more comment. Do I take the fish out of the plate out? I just pull the plate out, but I have had a case where the girl lays on the tank, and I just put a divider in the tanks so that, well actually it was quite a mission. I took the girl out of the tank and put her in a different tank, and the boy I divided away from the eggs. permanent fish room takes a lot of stress out of it, and it takes a lot out of the power bill too. I've actually got the heater off at the moment. It was just way too hot blowing on me, so I turned it off. Poor fish. I kind of had plans to go do some shit today, but they've been rudely interrupted by these fish. There was a big streak on the tank. I think it was right in front of the camera. Auto water changes are a game changer. The one negative about them is it's made me become complacent on looking after the fish room. Because if you look right in front of you, I'll give you a dead good example, and I'm not proud of it, but I'll just tell you. If you look at the tank directly in front of us, the water looks spotless, and that's because the chemistry in the water is great because of the automatic water changes. But have a close look at the sponge filters, if you can see that well. Even if you just look at the tops of them, the sponge filters are well overdue for a clean. So you get this bit where you rely on the automatic water changes. So you've got great water chemistry, but I don't know if I want to call it total dissolved solids, but it's not. It's just your organic debris. Organic debris is quite high, but I don't know. It's like an argument, or not an argument. It's a thing that I would like to know a scientific answer to. How much does the organic debris affect the fish if the water is low in ammonia and nitrite free and only low nitrates? Is the organic matter causing any issues? I don't know what's going on with the chat. I have to. A drip change system is the easiest and cheapest to set up because you don't need solenoids or anything. You just need to control the flow. The tank inside my house is a drip feed system. Actually, that tank's probably well overdue for new charcoal filters in the water change system. I don't know how much chlorine would actually be in the water, considering it's a constant drip and the chlorine's constantly evaporating. It'd be interesting to know if we could run it without charcoal filters. That's a good point. Lakes do have mass amounts of organic debris and the fish thrive. But I guess organic debris versus water volume would be quite low. I can see a white egg from here. Does that mean that they already have an infertile egg? Obviously when the eggs go white, they're infertile. Seems quite bizarre that I can see one already. Man, I really, really, really hope the pair on the left start laying before the camera runs out of memory. I've got the camera super zoomed in on that plate. That tank's nice and bright. It's a white plate. The camera should have some good settings running, I'd presume. It's in tripod mode. It's like 2000K or whatever. What's the... I can't remember what the memory is. Like the... You got 1080. Oh, is it 1600? 1660? You got no... Got no sound on YouTube when streaming. Why's that? I'll tell you what, standing on a ladder for an hour is getting pretty uncomfortable. So there's two miracles here. That girl on the left has never laid on a plate. She's always laid on the glass. If she lays on a plate, it'll be a game changer. And B, like we're watching two pairs lay at the same time. Do you reckon it's got to do with the barometric pressure? Like, oh, that's interesting. Like clean lakes, no fish. Dirty lakes, lots of fish. What was I saying? I forgot. Did you see what spooked the pair on the left? Was it just me leaning over trying to read the comments? I need to go to, yeah, barometric pressure. 100% affects the fish breeding, because I don't know, either that or these girls have got their cycles in sync. Like, all three girls in front of you have got their tubes down. That's not a coincidence. There's a girl down to the right, down the bottom or left, that is got breeding dress on. She's not laying, but oh, and also I forgot to mention, I'm pretty sure, I'm not fully aware of the pressure ratings, but we're down around 1000 to 1007, and I think that is really low, but correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. But then the other thing, that might be not low to you, but it might be like low for my geographical location. But I ain't no weather scientist, and I've never watched the barometric pressure, but I definitely might start to watch it, because if I know that it's breeding time, I'm more likely to breed, then I'll put an extra 10% in. I could start feeding bloodworms, frozen bloodworms, based around the barometric pressure. That'd be a thing. Did you did you notice just before the fader started laying, she started slowing down on the plate? Whereas the KZZ girl, she hasn't slowed down on the plate yet. She's still been zooming across the plate. I don't know if she's 100% comfortable with that boy, hey? Oh, what is the CK cleaning the bottom? I might go in for the close watch. It's risky, but I want to get up close there. I don't think she's going to let me. Man, that sucks. I'll have to just enjoy it through the footage. Man, there's a shitload of eggs on that plate. I didn't realise how many she's laid. Keeping Tom failure, 100%. Can I use? I was like thinking I could do something like a black piece and like cover my face and just like peek out the bottom of the piece of plastic or something. Alright guys, check it out. The water change system is on. So if you're wondering what the automatic water change system looks like, see that water spraying in there? That's automatic. Oh, I love parcels in the post. Building a stand but run out of screws, that's frustrating. I honestly think the pair on the left is still maybe only a few hours away from breeding. The pair in the middle is pretty much finished, so it's not going to be a simultaneous breed. Shrimp order arrived today, that's pretty cool. We don't have any shrimp in this house, but we've got blue bolt guppies. Alright, so you can see the girl in the middle, she's changed her behaviour. See an egg just kicked up, she ate it. Oh, there she goes, she's stuck in. Maybe not. She's still got some eggs left. I did smash both beds with bloodworms the last 2 days. I don't know if that helped, but they seem to be laying, so maybe it did help. Part of me wants to like vacuum the tank for the pair on the left, but obviously I can't interrupt them that much. But there was a load of debris under the filter, and earlier in the stream they kicked it all out and made the tank a mess. I'm wondering if that might be a delay on them breeding, is just her not being able to get the plate clean enough. She gets stroppy at the male and just goes for him. Look, we can make automatic water changes go in front of the screen. Ah, now I got wet. Camera got wet. That was a bad idea. Floor got wet. Kind of looks like the pair in the middle are at the point where I could start thinking about taking the play. I don't know if she's laying or fanning now. I need to sit down for a minute, guys. I'll still be here, I just won't be able to read the chat. I'm low-key keen to vacuum that tank on the left, but I know that interrupting it could just void all chances of them even breeding. I will say that that corner in front of the plate, they have got that a lot cleaner in the last 10 minutes. Yeah, human interruption is just going to ruin it. Hack raises her breeding dress. She barely even goes black. Some girls can't even see the red when they breed. Alright, so hole in the head. Yes, it's bad, but I've never lost a flowerhorn to it. I've caught it early enough to save the fish, and it just has a small scar. Duck lip, I've never saved a flowerhorn with duck lip. As soon as I've spotted duck lip and tried to treat, 100% of the time the fish has died. So I would much prefer get hole in the head over getting duck lip, that's for sure. One thing I will add, but is I haven't had sickness really since I haven't been introducing new fish into the tanks. Oh, Jeff deleted his Facebook. I can understand why, but shit. I don't know whether to separate the pair on the right. I don't think anything is going to come of it. And that's a pretty nice girl. Even though she is a fader, I'm not a fan of faders. Besides that fact, she's really nice. And she's a really nice fader if I was into faders. Better than this girl here, that's for sure. And it's her daughter. Breeding that girl there would be 100% in the right direction, because that girl is better than that girl, but that's her mum, so I'd be like line breeding better quality, if that makes sense. I guess that's like the whole goal with flowerhorns. This fucking flowerhorn on the left is attacking the filter. The filter was there before him, but he still thinks he can get rid of it. He's like attacking those cable ties at the back there. They seem pretty hostile. If you look at this pair, they're just cruising. They're not really paying attention to me or anything. They're not trying to attack anything around them. But if you look at this pair, they're constantly trying to attack the pipes. Like, they're looking at me. She's got a chunk hanging off her. He must have bit her. They've actually both got a chunk hanging off the bottom of them, and it's in the same spot. Your male got weak. It is a possibility. Have you had him with like multiple girls, like switching tanks too? Is that what you mean by overbred? When I get a pair like this, I tend to run with it for a while because I know that they're paired, and I'd rather get a couple of batches out of the pair before I try something new. I definitely don't go, I try not to switch males up too much. I don't really know the history on this boy here. This is like what I would class as like, I wouldn't say low grade pair, but a low priority pair. But I have seen them produce, I have seen her producing killer fish. But him is just completely unknown. From what I was told, he's got his parents have got a white-eyed gene in it, so it'd be interesting to see if I see how many white-eyed fry I get. The last batch I did, I only got maybe 10%. So if I get more than that, then I'd probably believe that to be true. You don't like an audience when you make. I'm gonna set the camera up. I might be. She looks like she's getting closer. I think some humans do have that kink where they like being filmed, so maybe the fish have got that kink too, you know? The worst thing is I've got to go out at like 4 o'clock. So I'm going to have a flat phone and not be ready. What is the time? 2 o'clock. I might get a phone charger. I'll be back. I'm in Australia. Alright, we're charging. Hey, I had my first kid at age 32. Am I going to get the same thing? Australia? I don't know if that question was even directed at me. I just came back and there was a comment about what country, so I answered it. 40 is the new 30, for sure. That means I'm 20. I don't know, I can appreciate not having kids, but I don't know. It's pretty cool so far. What do you reckon, like, fish years are? You know how dog years is like 7 years or whatever? What's fish years? Because I reckon this girl here, she'd be in her 40s, probably getting close to menopause. When's menopause? 50s? I partied way too hard in my 20s to have a kid. See that girl on the left? She's actually getting spooked by the other pair. She can just see them on the diagonal through the glass. The sides are painted, but she can just see them. There's a broad range of ages in the comments. The only thing I think is, like, if I had kids younger, maybe I might have had a bit more patience. So the girl still looks like she's laying, but the boy looks like he's just hanging out. Cleaning the dirt out. Oh, wait a minute, there he goes. Who knows? I really hope on the other camera you can see quite well the breeding. Good fish spawn. What's the pair on the right though? Has anybody been watching them? They took like hours to even acknowledge each other that there was another fish in the tank. It was weird. Man, the girl on the left is off focus. Why are you cleaning the left-hand side of the tank? You're laying on the right-hand side. You've just cleaned that whole right-hand side. Now you're going to make it a mess by flicking all that shit back over. If she lays on the plate, maybe I can take all that glass out next time. See that dark line across the base of the tank? That's all glass. Loose bits of glass sitting on the bottom. Personal fish dog. see the pair in the middle starting to get a bit aggressive. Kind of tells me that they're done. She doesn't want him there anymore. Man, I tried to put the siphon in without spooking her, but clearly that didn't work. Hey Mexicali Fish Keeper, how are you? Yeah, and the Oscars. So if you just joined us, I've been watching Flowerhorns breed. One pair post-breed, one pair is pre-breed. So pair here, I'm thinking about taking the plate. Pair over here, they're just about to. Well, I want them to start laying, but she keeps getting spooked very easily. The worst thing is I got to go out for quite a few hours. So if they're not done by the time I go out, I have to risk leaving them together for that extended time. Not happy about that pose. I wouldn't be happy if somebody stuck a hose in my bedroom. Alright, you ready for the saddest part? So if you think fish don't have feelings, watch the next 5 minutes and then reassess your decision. Red nets. Yeah, so apparently Morley Aquariums, he got like a pallet load of them, and he got stuck with them, and he gave me heaps of them for free. So this is a score. The girl on the left is looking a lot like she might start laying. The camera went flat. I don't really think I want to move it at this stage. Josh Storch said snap. She's actually not been too bad. I've had girls absolutely freak out, and yeah, it breaks my heart. That's the worst bit about Flowerhorn breeding, is taking the eggs from the female. 100% my least favourite part. I actually dislike taking the eggs more than I dislike culling. Believe it or not. I don't know, because you get like, had the girls for a long time, get attached to them. Culling, I don't know. It's hard to explain. So I take the eggs away because the Flowerhorns tend to eat the eggs. So the eggs are now down in that bucket. So I've got another one set up. I'm kind of counting my chickens before they hatch, hoping that this pair breeds. I kind of want to toy with the idea of letting my younger girls learn how to look after their own eggs. But older girls like these ones, I don't think it will be possible because I've always taken them. Not necessarily better hatch rate, just better chance of them hatching. Probably lower percentage hatch rate, but just won't have the girl eat the eggs. That's the main advantage. I don't know if I'd even say lower percentage of hatch rate, who knows. Maybe I can make that a project for the future. This little girl, can I zoom on here? Where is she? That little girl there. Maybe, I've never taken eggs from her. Maybe we could try and breed her naturally. And then you got to take the boy out, because once the boy's done his job, the girl sees the boy as a threat, and then they just start fighting. And I actually lost a girl only weeks ago because I didn't separate them after they bred and then they fought to the death. It's a nightmare breeding Flowerhorns, really. I think that's the reason they stay so expensive and they're not overly common. It's because it takes this much effort to breed them, and then when they do breed, like, you pretty much write the day off. Like, I've been in the fish room since 8 o'clock this morning and it's now whatever time it is, 2:45, and like, I've got dinner plans. I'm gonna have to end the stream soon because I've got to charge my phone enough to go out. And it's plugged in at the moment, but it's just sitting on the same battery. It's gone up 3% in like half an hour. You guys ran out of light. Oh, I hope your phone's not stuffed, Craig. That'd be a drama. I saw some comments about saying how skinny she looks. Yeah, it's true. If you look at her compared to her, they were the same size a couple of hours ago, Belly was, and this girl obviously drained of all her eggs. I might wrap up the live stream, guys. The way this is going, the time frame, I'm just going to have to leave them while I go out and pray that they don't kill each other and she lays eggs. I can't believe the viewership of the stream. Like, now we're at 10, but we steadily held over 15 plus for the whole stream with a peak of like 25. That's pretty good for my channel. I generally don't get that sort of views on a live stream. Oh, my phone's so hot. I kind of want to like set up a camera for a live stream that I can leave running for like 12 hours and people can just pop in and see the fish. But I don't want to use my phone. I guess I could set it up with this phone and then I could use my old phone as like my personal phone. Oops, I didn't mean to rotate. Figured you forgot about us. I didn't, I promise. Oh man, I'm trying to unplug the power cord one-handed. No, I can't do it, so you guys get a power cord on the screen. So yeah, now the eggs will chill down there for a minute. If you want to know what happens next, go on the channel and watch back like 10 videos. I did a day 1, day 2, day 3 of Flowerhorn eggs. That one looks a lot stronger than that one. Put the same amount in, maybe that's holding a lot more water than that one. Or maybe it's just because it's vertical, it looks darker. Alright, I'm going to wrap it up if I can figure out how to. These guys are all just chilling. If a couple of you noticed how aggressive this guy was being during the stream, it's because I just put him in there like before the stream, and so like boy, they're always going to be aggressive. Alright. Peace out, guys. That's kind of, peace out's that way into the camera, isn't it?